Hello, hello, hello to another wee bit of episode. I did had a episode, not necessarily Minecraft today, but I forgot it again, so I guess I'll just do it tomorrow. It's gonna be a surprise. It's something that I kind of want to test out, test the waters. But pretty much in this episode, it's gonna be another just I pretty much filled up almost all the water, but I'm pretty sure I'm on water right now. But it could be just solid ground. Where my character's at. All my shovels are pretty much toast again, so I have to go mining at my local stony brick or stony mountain, where it has a bunch of copper. I mean, a bunch of iron and coal. Coal's good for my pickaxes, but iron's pretty good for my shovels and my silk touch stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna be getting into it again. I don't know if I want to dig. I might. Well, I'm gonna dig for sure. But I don't know if I want to mine. I should say. We'll see. Yep. So basically, I've been going over here and taking a bunch of this sand out of here, out of this area. This is basically the desert, pretty much area. I'm kind of mixed between like what's worse, a mesa biome or a desert when it comes to the sheer mass of terraforming. And I came to the conclusion there's not a lot of aquifers in mesa biomes, but in deserts, you dig 10 blocks down and there has to be like a big ass cave system or a big ass water system down yonder. I mean, there's no in between. And preferably, like right now, I would love to be using a torch in my left hand while I'm like, under this pyramid. Under my pyramid, like inside of it. Just to have like, a little bit of light coming on through. I mean, I could buy a mod pack. Oh, I actually can. I was. Yeah. After this episode, I might go looking at some not mod packs, but add-ons. See what kind of add-on I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna try to find a good one where it's just for lights, ambient lights, and just like visuals. I think that'll be cool. Another quality of life update. Yep. So I'm just digging at the moment, sipping on some beer, some Rainier beer. It's piss beer, but to a lot of people, like there's a lot of people that don't like beer, which is understandable. I mean, if you like sweet stuff, there's a bunch of sweet beverages out there, adult beverages. But me, I don't like too much sweet all at once or in a large quantity. Plus, it's not. I mean, it kind of is an acquired taste with beer to enjoy beer. And I think the one thing I can agree with a lot of people is that IPAs do not taste good. They quite literally do not taste good. Like, it makes my sour all, well, it makes my sour. It makes my stomach all sour. And it feels like I just drank battery acid out of a faucet. I was like, I don't know how that's enjoyable. But I do believe that there is IPAs out there that balance the freaking nastiness that comes from IPAs and then kind of mixes it with, regular beers. Like, in between. Because there's the Indian Pale Ales, then there's the double IPAs. Those are disgusting as all hell. Double IPAs. I've never tasted one that didn't taste like lead paint. And like living here in Oregon, there's a lot of idiots that just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for a fucking double or triple IPA. It's mind blowing, dude. Yeah, but yeah, I'm drinking a Rainier. The last one I have, I there was a deal at Safeway for a 30 pack for $22. Could have passed that up. Plus, I haven't really tasted a Rainier in a long time. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Okay, so basically last month, last month I bought 30 racks of beer. I forgot what it was for. I knew it was for like a party or something. Oh yeah, the Christmas party and New Year's party, all that kind of shit. So I got the Rainier, 2 Rainiers and 1 Pabst. And Pabst, for some reason, I remember them tasting, not good but not bad. But they taste bad. Ugh. If someone gives me a Pabst Blue Ribbon and there's nothing else other than, like Budweiser and Bud Light, I would pick Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'll never drink a Bud Light ever again. Bud Light, Budweiser, all that kind of, nonsense. But I guess kind of like the beer of my choice is pub beer from 10 Barrel Company. That's, oh shit. Oh, that's good actually. So I can collect all this stuff. It has a pub beer from 10 Barrel Company. Not too bad. I like it. You put all the sandstone. And for some reason, I'm like hearing from different Minecraft YouTubers that there's going to be an end update when they literally said they're not going to be doing anything in the end. So they're freaking backtracking like crazy lately. Mojang is. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I remember talking in like a previous either live stream or a video about if they do update the end, they should have like a button or a switch to either keep the old end or to keep the new end. I mean, they could, as they did in, games they've created themselves, they can make the end, pretty interesting. Right now, the end is just the end. That's all it is. And then there's end cities. And then, Endermen. The Ender Dragon. I mean, it's pretty on the nose that it's the end. But I think the end has, a synonymous meaning when it comes to Minecraft. The end dimension. Where it's just nothingness. And then have an update where there's a bunch of shit going on. And then... But I do like a type of world where it's ever revolving. and like new things are getting discovered. Like if they do that kind of shtick, um, they already got like a crazy cool storyline that they can go with, where like the builder, like the people that we are right now, while we're playing Minecraft. Hold on a second. Uh, are like the second generation or the third generation builders. Um, I think it would be cool to see like more story development take place in the Minecraft universe instead of them making a whole new game add to the game that already makes them billions of dollars. Yeah, so I'm kind of scared of the end update if that's actually a thing. I'm gonna have to look that up. Every time I say I need to look that up, I usually like don't look it up, and then for some reason I think about it, and I was like, oh, I'll look that up. So whenever I look that up, I'll look it up. Either which way, I have to dig all the sand out. So I'm just doing all the work right now. Let's get all the sand out. Wait, is that lava? No. Just good old daylight. Daylight. I haven't really been outside of my pyramid in I think 2 days. Um, I've been just straight up focusing on just filling up all the water, dude. All the water. I'm tired of working around it. And like with sponges too, like if you ever try to use a sponge, because there's really not a water mechanic, like a realistic water mechanic. If there's a water source above your sponge and it's not really near it in any way, the water source will just infinitely keep on pouring down and the sponge won't soak it up. I think another cool addition to the sponges, so like not a doppelganger, but kind of like a lava variant of a sponge where it soaks up lava, essentially deleting lava, would be pretty cool. I think another cool mechanic for like sponges is that it soaks up water, but there's a way to actually pour the water out of the sponge. And vice versa, like if they ever make a lava one where it pours a lava, well, there is buckets, but you know what I mean. I don't know how you would actually be able to squeeze out lava out of a sponge, but there should be a mechanic for sponges to squeeze it out. I think that's one thing I don't like about this add-on, is that they force you to have like a thing that covers the whole damn screen, just randomly. It'd be cool if it was a smaller text, so it wasn't up in your face. Damn, there's a lot of this. I need to clear this crap out. Dude, what the hell? This must be like, no, this couldn't be the remnants of like a small little river thing, but it kind of would have to be. Yeah. And I have like a bunch of failed projects in this world too, which is freaking hilarious, bro. It's like, you know, when I travel back to my, you know, first base, seeing that freaking failed experiment. Well, it's not a failed experiment. The experiment was good, but basically, I tried to make Mushroom Island flat at Y level 63, and I was putting these terracotta or whatever I had on hand on 63. So like this, what I did right here, to make a floor, and I did that here, but I ended up just tearing all the copper out and then pouring it into the walls of the pyramid, then into the skeleton floors. Because I was like halfway thinking, I was like, dude, should I freaking build a whole ass pyramid, solid pyramid of copper? And then I was like on Reddit, unfortunately, asking people if I should do it. You know, a bunch of jackasses all over Reddit weren't helpful at all, and they were talking about something completely different. I don't know what the hell they were talking about. But basically, I was like, yeah, I should try. And then I actually did the math. Not in my head. You can't. That's crazy if you can. But did the math, and it was gonna take me just placing the blocks. Like if I had all the blocks, and I was just to place them, it would take me 3.5 years. 4 years, most likely, to place all the blocks on a world height to the bottom of the world. I mean, it's just not. It just doesn't sound fun. Plus, it's not really, not really creative. I found out like make it hollow, and then basically make floors to the pyramid, and basically turn into a labyrinth dungeon kind of shtick. And I think that one's just a lot more better than the solid pyramid at this scale. At this scale. But I do have plans to, spice things up a bit, and that is to make smaller pyramids. Imagine that. Smaller pyramids and sculptures. So I'll be doing that too. I just don't know what with. Oh my god, I'm already filled up, dude. Oh, I'm not. What the hell? A bunch of shit floating. And I kind of... I'm going to have to look at the blocks to see what kind of pyramid I want to build next. If it is going to be a pyramid, I might build a diamond. That's it. That's the stuff. That's the ticket. Yeah, a diamond. A pretty cool... It's like a pyramid, but you take another pyramid, like a mirror pyramid, and put it at the bottom. I kind of want to see where that goes. It's not going to be a small one. It's going to be a gigantic fucking diamond, brother. But I don't know if I want to put it next to the pyramid, but... And another really freaking cool thing for Minecraft to do, honestly, is having teleport plates. Where they teleport you to another teleport plate. I think that would be dope as shit. Because like in like animes, there's like a teleport trap, and you won't know that it's a teleport trap because like hopefully it's like invisible to the to the player. and there's like an obvious trap chest right in front of them, like, ooh, piece of candy, and just go for it, and they get teleported into a room full of freaking crazy ass amount of mobs. That'll be pretty awesome. I think that'll be a neato decision. I kind of have to look at my chest again. Full my tools. I think in this episode, I'm just gonna straight up expose all the water. Like, you know, there's barely any water that. Oh, you know, quite a bit of water. Not a lot right there. But yeah, I've just been trying to fill up all the water. And like, dude, this stuff was so high up. I think it went like 100 something. Sandstone and sand, brother. Is devious. But yeah. If you guys got any ideas what to build next for a structure, to complement the pyramid that isn't a sphinx, or like, you know, anything, you know, nothing like too extravagant with a bunch of lines and geometry that doesn't coincide with blocks. You know, well, like what should be at the entrance of the pyramid that's not a sphinx. That's if it is a column, like, you know, a type of column should I build, or like should I build a world tree, you know, 2 world trees, you know, at the entrance of the pyramid, you know. I guess I'm coming up with ideas, like, you know, stuff like that. Um, but nothing too on the nose of like a sphinx. I guess I'm gonna son of weird ass little pockets of water, brother. You know, it's just weird pockets of water. Get these all out. Like, you think you got all the water sources and area, then you're like, nope. Here's another one. Yeah, and I'm gonna be changing the color scheme of all the beacons too. I'm not really a fan of like the beacon scheme right now. I just need to make sure that, yeah, that's what that is. I'm pretty much done here. Take this stuff with me. And if you're wondering, yes, I collected every single one of these damn freaking shoulders with why am I looking at that? Yeah, I collected every single one of these shoulders, brother. And trust me, I've literally looted almost every single freaking end city within a 10,000 block radius. Alright. One of my favorite places to go, it used to not be my favorite, was the Nether. Nether is an amazing place to, it's like, see, there's water right here that I need to, like, all this stuff, I guarantee you, is all covering water. That I'm, you know, stupidly freaking covered with fucking terracotta, brother. Oh my god. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. God damn. Hold on a second. So, yeah. That, I thought, hold on, yeah, I thought this was pretty much the, you know, where the pyramid will end, pretty much, when it comes to, you know, the beacons, but no. It's over here. Right there. And I have to build loads more beacon sites, so I need to go back to the nether? Yeah, right. Dude, I forgot what the hell kind of place that is. Yeah, the nether. To get more wither skeleton skulls, because I know for a fact that I'm gonna need like a bucket load of them. Yay, it's aging quite well. So, cleared this place up. Pretty much put them all in the chest. And right here... No, right there. Right here, I'm going to be working with calcite. I think I'm going to do calcite. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the ceiling. But I'm going to dig, I think, 2 or 3 more blocks up, so it's more spacious and more roomier. It'll be basically like this room. You know, how tall this room is. But yeah, so I'm gonna... I don't know where the hell that went. Oh, I guess right there. So I'm gonna build this out a little bit more, and I need to fix my screw up right here. So this has to go out to right here. This, you know, these, by the way, these are all filled with blocks, brother. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, and I'll be probably off video. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna actually go and get a another beer. I'll just be a second. All right, and I'm back. So I'm just dropping off the junk. This right here is the important stuff. I was using the gold and the iron to build the beacons. The 4 beacons kind of like napping out. You know, all I have to do now is just count out 100 blocks away from my other beacon. Block of coal. Yep. Soon. Alright. I need to change that to something else. A different color. So, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that to a different color. And then just empty. So I'm gonna see what kind of color would I be kind of aiming for, and of course I removed all my bloody freaking stones. Okay. So something for my lights. I think I should go for white. White light, you know? White light. Do I not have... No, I don't. Bam. What was that? Might as well just... Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Was that the right one? Yes, it was. Yay! Good one. Oh. Silk touch. Yeah, I could have a lot of. No, no, I pretty much got. I need to get rid of a lot of this fucking silk touch bullshit. Or just decommission it. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Decommission it. Silk touch. Well, I might as well just start with the ones that are almost damn near broken, right? Keep that. Keep that. Take that out. Take that out. Keep. Hold them old. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Keep. Yeah, put these suckers to rest. You know what I'm saying? That one's almost damn near a good one. I just need a Fortune 3 book. That's right. And minus, yeah, just put. I don't know where I should put. Oh, I know where I should put it. Right here. Freaking little soy boys. Alright, and then we're just gonna run through them real quick, make sure that they're the ones I want to be put in here. Yep. Bruh. What do I... should probably remove the odd ones out. Put them all in here. And then put all the harvesting stuff in here. Alright. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I got a lot of silk touch, brother. Nope. Don't want that. Keep that one. Oh, no, that is actually a good one. My dirty hoe. That's a good one. Remove. That's a good one. Good one. Alright. Good. Thin out kind of pretty much the herd. Now I have more space to fuck around with. There we go. There we go. Then do have an axe. Empty and light. Wait, why do I... Alright, I'll just keep this here, honestly. I should probably name it. Alright, pretty much set in stone. That's empty. Yep. Yeah, I'm growing the glowberries. Yeah, I'm growing these because I kind of want like a... This is like a 3-dimensional wall kind of thing. Plus it gives light. So I can remove these suckers right here. I did, pretty sure, unless I just removed every single, nah, I'm gonna be going to the end, regardless of the fact. And I think I'm going to cut it here for the video. I pretty much don't know what I'm going to be doing here. I need to kind of plan again on what I'm going to be doing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. You know the shtick. Have a good one. Adios.